The saying is there's no such thing as a life that's better than yours. It's simple but powerful. And as we stand on the edge of new beginnings, it feels more relevant than ever. In the song, J. Cole mentions there's always going to be someone with a bigger house, better car, and better clothes, but you will never be happy until you love yours. We live in a world of comparison, constantly comparing grades, status, followers, likes, and everything in between. As humans, it's natural that we often find ourselves longing for more. More money, more status, more something. But this is a reminder that we all have our own stories, and God has placed you here because He has a plan for each and every one of us. I think one of life's hardest challenges is finding happiness, peace, and being content in our own lives. So from this day forward, I challenge you to focus on all the great things in your life, rather than focusing on the negative ones. Stop fearing what could go wrong and start welcoming what could go right. Don't spend this short life chasing someone else's version of success. Build your own, define it on your own terms, because after all, there's no such thing as a life that's better than yours. So congratulations, class of 2025, and thank you. Before I get off here, I'd like to thank a special someone for always believing in me and pushing me to be the best version of myself and receive my encouragement.
Good evening, fellow graduates, family, friends, teachers, and faculty. My name is Paige Stewart, and I'm so honored to be your UCHS Class of 2025 salutatorian. Before I start, I just want to say thank you to my parents, sorry guys. Before I start, I just want to say thank you to my parents, family, friends, and coaches that have been with me on this journey. I wouldn't be the person I am today without them, and I don't know what I'd do if I didn't have them by my side. Well, class of 2025, congratulations. You made it, and we are finally here. We are not those little 7th graders with 2 extra weeks off of school anymore. We are graduating and about to go into the world on our own. So much in our lives is about to change, but what we haven't even realized is that change has been happening right in front of our eyes without us even noticing. Change happened when we went from recess every afternoon to a co-op job, from car rider lines or buses to sitting in lower lot debating you had to walk up that forever long hill to get into class, from having fun at field day on the last day of school to sitting in a classroom taking not-so-fun finals. And instead of being little t-ball players, we are now varsity athletes. Change happened when we took our first steps in the high school and we realized that we have new teachers and a new schedule in a completely different place. And when you walked into a new classroom where you didn't know anyone, by the end of the year, you walked out with friends. Change happened when our sports practice went from twice a week in the afternoon to every single day after school. When after a bad game as a team, our coach tells us, "Don't worry about it, we'll get it next time, kids," turns into sprints and stair laps the next day at practice. Thanks a lot, Coach Cole. And when we were just starting in our little league of the sport we are beginning to love, to now never wanting it to be the end of our very last game, knowing we will never play with those teammates again. And now, all of that has led us to this exact moment. We have gone through all of our lasts. The last first day, last pep rally, last club meeting, last game, last walkthrough. And now, these are our last moments as high school seniors. And through these last moments, I hope we remember all the laughs, the tears, the hardships, the failures, and the success. And I hope it brings you joy as you think about it. Reality is coming for us soon, and as we walk out of this school, it will be here. And when life does hit you, don't be afraid to get back up, and don't ever forget to always do what makes you happy. So I will leave you with this, from Jeremiah 29:11. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you hope in a future. Thank you.
Amen.
And then for my Teacher Impact Award, it is Miss House. So she won't know who she is, but I just want to say thank you. So I don't want to make you walk over thank you. But I just want to say thank you for with our class last 3 years, because if you don't know, she only stayed this year to torture us. But I think she's starting to like us a little bit. So.
I also want to take a moment to ask Lily Hibbs' Impact teacher to please stand. She wasn't down here with us on the field, and I'm not sure, we need to make sure that we give her the proper recognition. So, Lily Hibbs, wherever you are out here, will you please stand up? There you go. Lily, I'm sure will deliver this a little more personally later, but she says thank you for the impact that you've had on her educational journey. All right, as we transition to the diploma presentations, I'd like to thank Tiffany Greenwell and Dennis and Kathy McDaniel for being our official photographers and videographers. A link to view and order the official graduation photographs will be shared to our school Facebook page. If you don't follow our Facebook page, I encourage you to do so. We use our Facebook page to celebrate all things UCHS. So you can not only access the graduation photos, but you can see the day-to-day behind the scenes going on at Brave Nation, and you may even see a video of the seniors hosting a party at my very house. All right, I'd also like to thank the WMSK crew led by Johnny R. and David Curtis up there for the broadcast. He's waving at you. All right, Miss Nicole Clemens, will you please make your way to the stage so we can officially kick off the diploma presentation. As we start this part of tonight's ceremony, we do ask to hold all applause until all of our graduates have come through the line.
Each teacher will be reading a section of the students getting diplomas, strictly because they may have a child involved or friend taught them. And they will be presented board members, if it's one they know, and Dr. Hancock. So, Ms. Nelson.
Drew Elizabeth Adams.
And they're giving Miss Nelson, what they usually do each year, depends on
Colby Ellis Adamson.
who and they've got a stick to put the thing. The first person gave them a stick and it's some kind of ring.
Itbel Marie Albin. Carson Wade Albus. Ava Ray Arnett. Allie Dawn Asher. Eric Elijah Beach.
Oh, they're giving her peach rings. Okay. Just been informed by
Kyle Mason
Mr.
Bilo.
Bassett, they're giving her peach rings. The first person gave them a stick and now she's got peach rings that each graduate is putting.
Hayden
Grace
Probably close
Pickett.
to like 5, but knowing her, it's probably 2 months.
Savannah Morgan Bickett. Amari Corday Black. Michael Kenneth Blackburn. Aiden Joseph Blake. Jordan Lee Bloom. Caden Pride Brodus. Presley Raylan Marie Brooks. Rylan Cole Brooks. Elijah James Brown. Peyton Ray Brown. Elisa Joe Bryant. Ethan Jude Buckman. Jackson Blaze Buckman. Jade Lakin Buckman. James Elwood Buckman. Noah Russell Burgess. Joseph Colton Capps. Caleb Hunter Carr. Natalie Elizabeth Caskey. Michael Allen Clark. Reagan Laureen Clark. Cayenne Beth Clements. William Bradley Clements. Addison Lynn Clevenger. Chloe J. Levens. Lillian J. Collins. Matthew William Collins. Coy Lane Conrad. Braxton Dwayne Corbett. Jesse James Allen. Jesselyn Madeline Cohen. Kylie Ann Cross. Ashlyn Brooke Rowley. Austin